If you love anime, then you should know all about My Hero Academia. And if you're one of those cringe fanbase watchers, then I can see why you're a little confused on why I'm making this video. Or maybe you disagree with me that My Hero just hasn't been the same, and you want to somehow make it better, or you just clicked on this video for whatever. Regardless of the reason, you clicked on this video, and I am not saying that My Hero is just trash, even though it kinda is, but I'm just saying my opinions on the series, and how it's just been on a decline ever since season 4 of the anime. But let's get into the video.
Look at this. It's you, crying 10 months ago.
Season 1 of My Hero Academia was great, and I mean there was a lot of positive feedback, and everyone loved it. It experienced a lot of heartfelt moments, like when Deku finally got his quirk, he squeezed his cheeks and punched a robot. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was kind of a weird time. Well, there was the training where we saw Deku learning how to use his quirk with just his finger. And that was actually pretty cool now that I'm looking back on it. And not to mention where the season left off. I mean, the fight with All Might and the Nomu, top tier. And it actually is so cool now that I'm looking back. Aizawa also being a GOAT teacher in that arc. While he was getting beat, he was still saving all his students. All in all, Season 1 gets a 4 out of 5 all around the world. I know everybody was excited for Season 2. And well, Season 2 did deliver. What made Season 2 so good was just the larger cast of characters and everyone getting some good screen time and character development. Like with Todoroki and his dad and Fire Quirk, it was all pretty good stuff. And then the fight with Bakugo and Uraraka, it was also pretty good too. My favorite moment was when Deku snapped out of the mind control while breaking his finger. It was really good, and all in all with Season 2, it did like 9.5 out of 10. But both those seasons didn't even come close to Season 3. I mean, Season 3 of My Hero Academia was amazing. Top tier anime, it has to be one of the best seasons of anime altogether. Let's be honest, there's nothing bad with My Hero Academia Season 3. I mean, it was just straight fire. And I mean, great animation, great plot, then the lead villain showing up, Deku going 1,000,000% or something like that on Muscular just to save that little brat. And I mean, it was just so good at the time, you know? But it didn't even come close to the lead villain stealing Bakugo. And I mean, Bakugo is just such an L character. He always gets the Vegeta treatment all the time, and I don't know why. But anyways, the best moment of the anime as of right now has to be when All Might was fighting All For One. I mean, I remember it, and it was straight gas. And then All Might completely destroys All For One with the United States of Smash. Phew, it was just peak My Hero. But it was after that, it just kind of goes downhill from there. I mean, Overhaul was alright, but then there was Mirio, and I never really liked him, to be honest. I don't know why people always talked about him. But let's just talk about Season 5. By far, the shittiest season I've ever watched in any anime. And I've watched a lot of bad animes. You know, maybe I'm just overreacting a little bit, but I think Season 5 of My Hero Academia ruined it for anime-only watchers. And, because, you know, the fighting, the trainings with Class A and B, it just wasn't good. It was really boring. And I know the My Hero Academia, or whatever it's called, in the manga is really good, but in the anime, it was pretty mid. And while I love Shigaraki as a main villain, his power-up was amazing. I mean, his character development was so good in this show, and it still is. At least for animes only. But I will probably read the manga after this video, so maybe if anything changes, I'll make a new video. But let's just continue talking about Season 5. Prepare for a rant, because Season 5 of My Hero Academia was so shit. I mean, they took the worst arc of My Hero and made it 2 episodes per goddamn fight, and that stuff was so boring. I looked up how to roll a burrito in the middle of it, and that was more interesting. The best fight of all Season 5 was Dr. Doofenshmirtz riding on a machine while trying to escape Shigaraki. And, oh man, whatever. Now that Season 6 is here, I just caught up to it, and I have to say, it's probably at its peak right now with Deku fighting Shigaraki and Aizawa and Gran Torino getting murked. But I know the manga isn't doing so well right now because of just bad plot. But back to the point of the video. What ruined the amazing anime like My Hero Academia for a lot of people, and for me, it was just because the cringe fanfiction and mixture of Season 5 just wasn't good. And also with the manga whatever his name is, I don't really remember anymore. But he also just kind of threw out ideas and really didn't even help it. But I'm sure it's different for a lot of people, and everybody just got bored of the anime, I guess. Maybe because it was just the same. But I personally think it was just a mixture of all of them. That is it for my first ever video on this channel, and if you liked it, please make sure to smash the like button, and please subscribe for more awesome anime and manga content on this channel. I have 2 other videos as of right now, and I would love for you guys to watch them because they're probably even better than this one. And anyways, peace.